Bonjour, bonjour. So today we're gonna try to improve on the kitchen floor. We had thought about a few solutions because it's not even. We don't really like the joints that were very too large. What we do like is the tiles themselves. It's made of soil, a bit like brick. It's actually brick tiles. And so we like the kind of design and the bricks themselves, but there's really ugly joints and big dent. There's easily half a centimeters between that tile and that tile, and again that tile and that tile. Nothing is really at level or even. This one you see is even beaking out. That's quite dangerous if you punch your foot in there at night, because you can see, you're gonna remember. It's like walking on Lego. Anyway, so we had three solutions. The first solution was to break everything, level the floor with some cement, and then put a new floor on it, being tile, PVC tiles, whatnot. That was solution one, break and make new. Solution two was to say we keep this one, we level on top with cement, and we cover this one, but we would have a problem of height to move from the kitchen to the living room. It's already minimum. If you're a bit taller than me, you're gonna have to bend your head already at the moment. So we don't want to create more height. And the third solution we thought was to sand, to try to polish, to sand, to grind as much as possible the first layer of this floor. So we keep the floor, we keep the joints, we just try to make it a bit more level and nicer to walk in and to install a kitchen on top of it. Voilà. So that's what we're gonna try. We rented that machine. We were advised to use that machine that grinds using water and using a diamond disc. So that's a brand new one. It's probably 33 centimeters or something like that. Not far from that. Let's try and see. Alright, so this is the halfway movie where we give you tips and tricks, at least what we have learned so far. What we've learned so far, first thing, it is definitely a two-man job, or a man and a woman in our case. It is also definitely a summer job. Do not do that in the winter, there's so much water everywhere. You'd rather that it dries quickly than stay on you for a while. And then now, how the machine works. Okay, well, the machine is super heavy. Okay, take that really into account. If you want to do something on the upper floor, I would not recommend it unless you have a ramp or really something that can help you bring that machine on the upper floor. Anyway, we will film you how we put it back into the van. You'll see the tricks there. So, regarding the machine and the work itself, the water seems to be coming more from the middle of the machine than the front or the back. So, since you need so much water, and that's why we need the second person job is to hold on to the electrical cord, to vacuum once in a while before it reaches the areas where you don't want to have water, and to splash a bit of water. So we use a half bottle of water to splash a bit of water when it's missing, and when you're attacking those really huge dents like we showed you earlier, the machine is really struggling, and you can see sparks and smoke and so on. So this is the time to add water. Yeah, let's go to phase 2, the last half of the kitchen. So quick summary of the overall process. We started with the tiles and the joints looking like that. Then we sanded everything and it looked like that. Then I taped and filled up the holes and it looked like that. Then we painted the joint and removed the tape and it looks like that. Wow. So all the kitchen floor joints have been painted. I think it looks great. Nice. So the wall situation, the first wall I had to tackle is this one, which is behind the chimney in the living room. There was a water infiltration at some point, so everything was crumbling apart and falling apart. I had to make everything square on the edges with map ready for me to put a new board and add some cement at the bottom where there was really too much material missing. Voila, and that's how it looks when it's done. Alright, so the first board on the second wall is up. Those boards that I call are made of 10 centimeters of polystyrene for insulation and then the plasterboard on top. And that's how it looks when it's almost finished. Of course, I left holes for my electricity to go through, for the fan, for the stove. So that we can have plugs in that corner. Bon ben voilà, c'est fini. Right, a quick one. The day was spent on protecting the whole room and the beams and the lamps and the interrupters, Harry Potter. So voilà, it took a bit longer than expected, but at least everything is protected. I also did my mastic in the corners. Bonjour, mais I wanted to show you the result. Je voulais vous montrer le résultat de tout ce travail de peinture. Donc là on voit bien que c'était le primaire, that's the primer. Ça sera caché derrière les meubles et le carrelage, behind the meuble, the cabinets and the tiles. Voilà, non mais c'est super smooth. You don't see nothing. The ceiling as well. It's like a brand new kitchen. Et ce mur magnifique. Alright, so since the paint, a few things have progressed. I have assembled a few cabinets, only to realize that the foot were too small, because I want the worktop to reach that level above the window so I can tile the bottom of the window. Instead of right now, the worktop would come just underneath the window, forcing me to do, I don't know, a 1 centimeter tiling or something. Not really nice. So big step, we just tried the new worktop, kitchen top, effect marble. That is nice. Obviously I have to cut it here above the dishwasher. Yeah. Because next to this we have that huge sink. You can choose farm style sink. So we did try it early on with Suzanna. I'm not sure she took movies or pictures of it. But yeah, it's starting to look like the kitchen we wanted. Alright, so moment of truth now. It's time to try the stove into the hole. Hopefully the hole is good and the stove goes in. Let's try now. So we didn't film ourselves working for a few weeks because big things happen, and then we did a lot of little things, and it's not easy to film the little things. But now I'm here to show you what has happened in the last 3 weeks, beside the fact that the electrician and the plumber came, so we are on the new electricity network, safe. So we have a dishwasher now. More than 2 years no dishwasher. The sink is operational. Hot and cold, fantastic. I closed the wall of bricks. I did a box to hide the evacuation. We had a problem with the worktop, so that's why it's not there. Anyway, I need to do my band, paint the whole thing. Alright, so I'm on my way to Leroy Merlin to get the tailor-made pieces for the kitchen worktop. Hopefully this time it's the right dimension and it fits perfectly. Finger crossed. Let's see. Alright, so back from the shop, and of course I could not resist to try it right away and put it in place. So Suzanna gave me a hand and beam. Here we go. Voilà. A one-piece tailor-made for the kitchen corner. Happy days.